Hey guys, welcome back to Yoganuary day 18. Thank you so much for joining me. So it is a Thursday, which means it's a VINYASA flow for you guys. So before we get started, I just want to first of all say that we've got another amazing giveaway this week. So make sure you head over to my Instagram to find out all about that and to know who to tag and etc, and what you can win. And then secondly, just to quickly touch upon the levels of yoga in which I'm teaching. So obviously what I am trying to do is kind of teach, I guess, intermediate flows, but giving people enough modifications if they're beginners and giving enough variations if you guys are more advanced. A few people have asked if it can be harder. The answer is no, not in the sense of the way that I am going to teach it, because I have chosen to teach it this way to kind of get across, to get out there to as many of you as possible. However, you can make it harder for yourselves. So if you want to come through every single vinyasa and, you know, really work it, you can make it tough. Take every variation that I say. And also something that I'm going to touch upon today, but we're actually going to work more on in power yoga on Saturday, is what's called turbo dog. So those of you, some of you may have heard that before. It's more of a bent-armed version and it's tough. So they're all options that you can do to make your flow a little bit harder. But remember, the challenge with this wasn't just to make it hard. It was also for those of you that really want to be like, go, vinyasa power. This whole challenge was about finding a kind of middle ground for you to just actually chill out a bit. So that's why it is the way it is. I just wanted to let you know. Anyway, let's come down to a comfortable seated position, wherever you may be. I'm popping myself up on a block. Just gonna place the hands in the lap, grow tall through the spine, close off the eyes. Settling into the breath. And just noticing every part of the body that's connected to the floor. Notice that feeling of earth being connected with you, that grounding and that rooting down. It's always part of us. Even in yoga, when we say we're flying and we're doing inversions, our hands are firmly rooted. So we're finding a bit of ground no matter where we are. Sitting tall, lengthening the spine. Just take a moment to set an intention for our practice today. So maybe that's to be kind to yourself. Maybe you want to really focus on staying with the breath. Maybe your intention is just to go with the flow, quite literally, and be open to it. Noticing what emotions and feelings arise throughout our practice. Whatever it is, set that intention now. On an inhale, we're going to bring the shoulders all the way up to the ears. And as we exhale, round the shoulders down the back. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, release. Really feel the shoulder blades move down the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Lovely. Keeping the eyes closed, or you can flutter them open. Placing left hand down, sweep right arm up. Take a little baby stretch to the left side, opening through the right side body. If you could hear that, that was just an ambulance passing my house. Nothing like those chilled out yoga vibes. Just working with what we've got. Inhale, coming back through center, placing right hand down, sweep left arm all the way up. Opening through the left side of the body. And then coming all the way over. I'm going to round the spine. So just pushing the spine away. Dropping the head down. Feeling that stretch down the back of the neck. And then slowly lifting, placing the hands to the sacrum, lift the chest. Draw those shoulders together, smile with teeth. And if you're practicing with someone else in the room, maybe it's your pet, I know you guys love your dogs, or whoever it is, just extend that smile to them, make eye contact and smile to them and let them in. So not letting them in a judgmental way into your practice, but just sharing your space with them. Just saying to that person through that eye contact that this is our space and we'll be here together, but we're very much on our own personal journey. Okay, beautiful. Okay, bringing yourself now down to the floor. We're going to work on a little bit of core love. I'm gonna just move my microphone so I don't sit on that. Okay, if you've got a block, brilliant. You're gonna place your block between your thighs. Now it could go this way. If you are slightly newer to the practice, maybe this way. If you really want a challenge, you're gonna go this way. So whichever way you fancy, or if you haven't got a block, you can just feel like you're drawing those legs together. Okay. So interlace the hands behind the neck, or behind the head, sorry, not the neck. On an inhale, we're just going to draw the body up. Okay, so this is kind of like our resting point. So already you can feel that the core is switched on. We're drawing those legs together. We've got our adductors firing up. We've got the hip flexors working too, and we've got the core working. Okay, on an inhale, we're going to take the elbows to the left. Exhale, center. Inhale right, exhale center. Keep squeezing, inhale left, exhale center. Inhale right, exhale center. Inhale left, exhale center. Inhale right, exhale center. Inhale left, exhale center. Inhale right, exhale center, inhale left, exhale center, inhale right, exhale center, last time, inhale left, exhale center, inhale right, exhale center, and hold here, really squeeze that block. Maybe if you want to, take the arms by the ears, hold, breathe. And release. You may move your block from between your thighs. Give yourself a little work side to side. And then we're going to rock backwards and forwards a few times. Just massaging and then also getting a bit of momentum so you can come up to seated. And then you're going to swing your legs around and bring yourself onto all fours. Okay, I'm just going to plug myself back in. So on all fours, we're going to work through some cow and cat postures. But what I really want us to think about, we're going to be waving through the body a little bit today. So I want you to think about starting the movement from the pelvis. So we've got this neutral spine here. If you press the feet down, engaging the core, and we move the pelvis, and then on the inhale, we lift the chest. And then exhale, pelvis moves first, round the spine. Inhale, pelvis, lift the chest. Exhale, round the spine. Okay, working a couple more times each way, really thinking about that pelvis working first. That's where the movement starts. And then moving through the posture. Last time. Beautiful. Okay. From here, sliding those hands forwards, coming down onto the belly. So first time we're going to be using this kind of wave snaking motion today. So either placing the hands down flat, or you can come up to the fingertips, wherever feels good. And you're just going to be let the head hang heavy. On an inhale, you lift all the way up to our high cobra. You lift the head, and then you exhale, release down, and the head comes last. So you only go as high as feels good for you. You don't want to overdo it. So we're going to do 3 more. So we inhale up. Exhale down. Really try and feel each part of the spine. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last time, inhale up. Exhale down. Beautiful. Place the hands down, tuck under the toes. We're going to fly that bottom all the way back for our first downward facing dog. Okay, taking a little pedal out through the feet here. So just giving your body a little bit of what it needs. Maybe it's a shake and a nod of the head. Maybe it's a wiggle of the hips. And it could also just be stillness. Maybe you just want a little bit of stillness and strength through your downward facing dog this morning or today, whenever you are doing it. Engaging with your Ujjayi breathing now. For those of you not familiar with that, just deep inhales through the nose and exhales through the nose. When you're ready to start to walk the feet forwards, you're going to bring the feet to the outside edges of the mat. Turn the toes out a little bit and come down into our malasana, our yogic squat. Okay, hands come to heart center, lift through the heart. You can place those elbows on the knees. If your heels aren't down, that's cool. You can be up on the toes, you've just got to work a little bit harder. Staying all the way up. And then release, hands down. Lift up the bottom. You can keep a nice deep bend in the knees, feet about hip width apart. Let the head hang heavy. And from here, you're just going to either take hold of opposite elbows, or you're going to give yourself a little gift of massage. So you're just going to take those hands to the tops of the shoulders and the neck. And just give yourself a nice little massage here, really making sure that the neck is relaxed in this position. One of my favourite things to do, especially when I flow in the mornings. And then those of you that are having a little massage, come to finish that now and just let the head and the arms hang heavy. And we'll slowly peel the body up bone by bone to standing, but just keep the core switched on. We don't want to let that go. We want to keep strong in there. Lifting the head, and then come to stand near the top of your mat. I'm going to work through our 2 sun A's and 2 sun B's. So to begin with, just figuring out that sweet spot of balance on your mat, maybe closing the eyes. Tiny, tiny movements, side to side, forwards and backwards. On an inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift the chest, create space. Exhale, place the hands, and those of you modifying, going to modify with me. Some of you going down through chaturanga, the rest of us down to the knees. Exhaling, elbows stay in. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. So I mentioned to those of you that want to go harder, you could come into a turbo dog here. This is when we bend the elbows, but we really wrap those elbows around. You want to be drawing those elbows in. It's a very strong posture, so I will leave that to be your decision. As to whether you take that, just bear in mind that our power yoga might be incorporating quite a bit of that this weekend. When you're ready, on an inhale, step or jump the feet to the hands. Lift the chest, create space. Exhale, folding down over both legs. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, create space. Exhale, step or jump the feet back, either lowering down to the knees or down through chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Holding here, connecting with the breath. Really pushing out, staying strong through those shoulders. Spreading through the fingers. On our next inhale, step or jump the feet to the hands, lift the chest, create space. Exhale, folding down over both legs. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. And we'll exhale, hands down through heart center. Sun B, take a hinge at the hips, find Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift the chest, create space. Exhale, either step or jump back, working your way down through chaturanga or down to the knees. Inhaling, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step forward, right side, warrior one. I'm gonna hold on here for one extra breath. Option of flipping that back foot, the back heel off the mat, helping you find a squarer hip. So whichever variation works for you. Exhale, frame the foot, work down through either the knees or chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Inhale, step forward, left side, warrior one. Find your variation, take one extra breath. And exhale, frame the foot, step it back, work down through your vinyasa. Inhaling, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, holding here. Option of just playing around here and seeing how it feels just to take one arm off at a time. So having to really engage the core a little bit more. So that right arm comes off, hold there. Trying not to shift the weight too far to the left. So then switch hands. Obviously the weight will shift a little bit, but you still want to try and keep the strength of the position down that center line. And release both hands. When you're ready, stepping or jumping the feet to the hands, lift the chest, create space. Exhale, folding down over both legs. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up, find Utkatasana, and we'll go straight back down. Exhale. Inhale, create space. Exhale, place the hands, step all the way back, lowering down either to the knees or down through chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step forward, right side, warrior one, sweeping the arms high. And then we exhale, frame the foot as we come straight back down through our chaturanga or down to the knees. Inhaling, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step forward, left side, warrior one. Exhale, frame the foot, step all the way back, lowering down. Inhaling, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. And now, option of just staying in downward facing dog or sweeping that right leg all the way up to the sky. We're opening up through the hip. So we're not having, I've got a squared hip here. We are open, open, open. But staying strong in the shoulders. And we can open even more by bending that top knee. Feel the stretch. And release. Left leg sweeps all the way up. Open through the left side hip. Maybe bending that top knee. And releasing. And then when you're ready, On an inhale, step or jump the feet to the hands, lift the chest, create space. Exhale, folding down over both legs. Inhale, hinge at the hips, lift the arms. Then exhale, hands down as you straighten the legs. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And then we'll exhale, place the hands down, step back to a plank. So we're in a high plank. We're going to wave our way back on an exhale. So again, working with that wave. So coming from downward facing dog on an inhale, we come up to the toes. We almost tuck the chin. And then we round the spine and then we find our high plank. And then exhale, take it all the way back. So really moving through each part of the spine. Inhale forwards. Exhale back. Inhale forwards. Exhale back. Nice. Now coming down to the knees. Beautiful. Okay, so coming into an all fours position. I'm going to take the right arm away and the left leg away. Oh, let me just remove my microphone. Okay, so we're here, we're holding, firing up into that core again. So we've already turned it on, we've got to use it again. Option now of taking the right arm around, finding the left foot and seeing if you can open through the chest here. And then releasing the right hand, you're going to try and draw the left knee to the nose. And then as you do, you're going to have to round those shoulders and then you're going to step the left foot down, push up off that back knee, open right arm up into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. So right leg is up at the back, right arm is high. Find your balance. If you need a block to put underneath your left hand, by all means use a block. If you'd like to take it a little bit further, you could take hold of the right foot with the right hand and open out here. So using the pressure between hand and foot to find a deeper split. Holding. And then slowly release that right hand down. The right knee is going to slide in behind the left knee and you're going to come to sit all the way down on the ground. So we've got the left knee over the top. So left hand goes behind. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Either we can hug that right knee and take the twist, or the right elbow can go over the top of the knee and you can find the twist there. On an inhale, coming. By the way, have you met my friend here? My little shadow on the wall. It's kind of creepy. It's kind of like there's two of us, but I'm like, hey mate. Anyway, sorry, releasing, coming all the way back round. You're gonna push off. So you're gonna push, come back, work your way down through a vinyasa. Inhaling, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. When you're ready, releasing down to the knees. And we'll go for the other side. So this time, right leg goes away, left arm. Firing up into the core, really pushing down through the top of that left foot. Not only will it help keep you stable, but that's what really helps us find those core muscles. When you're ready, take bending in that right leg, see if you can take hold of it, lifting the chest. And then releasing, left arm down. We draw that right knee super, super close into the nose and then place the right leg down. Push up off the right foot, come into our Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. So left arm is up into the sky. Options as always, using a block to modify. And then if you'd like to, see if you can take hold of the left foot with the left hand, using the pressure to open the split a little bit deeper. And then slowly release. Left hand comes down. We release the left knee in behind the right leg as we come to sit down on the mat. So we've got right leg over the top this time. Place right hand behind you. Inhale, sweep left arm up. And then we exhale, find the twist. Twist always coming from the torso rather than just the shoulders. And releasing back round to the front, powering through these legs, step back, find your high plank, work down either through your chaturanga or down to the knees, exhaling, inhaling upward facing dog or cobra, exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, so either just straight away sending yourself through to a seated position, or if you'd like to have a little kick up to handstand, then give it a go. Oh, that was a bit of a cheat, I've got a wall. Anyway, just throwing that in there for those of you that want to give it a go. The rest of us will just meet down here. Okay, so where were we? We are taking Paschimottanasana. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, keep these feet flexed. We've got to stay nice and long in the spine. On an inhale, maybe lift off a little bit. Exhale, coming forwards. On an inhale, lifting up. Okay, so now, I'm just going to move my microphone again. Scoot yourself forward to near the beginning or the top of the mat. I'm going to take the two peace fingers. So literally like you're saying peace around the big toes. You're going to find the balance on the sit bones. Okay, so we're going to then see where we can get to. See if you can start to straighten the legs. Doesn't matter if they're not fully straight, that's fine. And then you're going to see if you can open them out to a little bit of a straddle. So you can either do this with the legs together or the legs wide, wherever you fancy. Just see what you fancy today. It might depend how much space you've got. I've got a leg on the wall, so I'm going to bring mine together. So from here, I'm then going to roll back and I'm going to take my legs over the top of my head. Oh, that feels nice. Okay, and then from here, I'm going to see if I can use my momentum and my balance to take myself back to that point. So coming forwards, and then I lift up. Try it 2 times, okay? So try it twice. Maybe you could do one open leg, one legs together. We rock back. We take a little moment here. And then we bring ourselves forwards and find the balance. Awesome. It's quite fun. It's quite a fun one to do. I like rolling around in my classes. And then let's work our way through a vinyasa. So come down to Navasana. Just work through here. One breath. Bring yourself through. Hop the feet through. Either lowering down through chaturanga or down to the knees. Inhaling upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale downward facing dog. I've got a microphone on my mat. And then when you're ready, let's jump our feet through to seated. You're going to place the feet about hip width apart. Arms are going to go out long. So those of you that have been practicing with me for ages, you know what this is all about. We're going to work our way down to the mat. The game is that you have to match my pace and you have to smile the whole time and you can't get down there before me. Okay, let's go. So really having to engage that core. We smile. Feels really weird because I'm just smiling at a camera. Although I guess you guys are just smiling at a laptop or something, so it's fine. Make sure you're matching my pace. So normally about here, we have a little chat, like how's it going? Are you having a good day? What have you got on at work today? No, I'm just kidding, don't even think about that stuff. And then we release. Ooh. Just window wipe those legs side to side. And then hug the knees into the chest. Give it a little rock again, side to side. And then you're gonna come into our final pose. So either, actually I'll give you a choice, either a happy baby, so this one here, or you could come into a spinal twist. So arms out in a T shape, and we'll come to our spinal twist. So wherever feels good for you. I'll work through the spinal twist, and I'll tell you guys when to switch sides. Those of you in happy baby, just enjoy being there. Close off the eyes. If you're twisting, come back through center, take it over to the other side, so knees over to the right, head drops over to the left. Those of you happy babying, stay babying, just baby your way through life. Who wants to be an adult? Adult's just stressful. I want to be Peter Pan. Staying with the breath. Staying focused through all my mumbling. On an inhale. Everyone, whether you're in happy baby or you are in the twist, come back through center, hug those knees in. And we're going to finish rather than in Shavasana. If you're desperate for a Shavasana, you can take a few moments there, but the rest of us, we're going to finish in a comfortable seated position. So legs crossed, wherever feels comfortable. Hands just down on the knees, grow tall, close off the eyes. This is where we're going to finish our practice. So coming back to the intention that you set at the start of our session together, and then just let it go. Let it go. Let what come, come. Let what go, go. See what remains. See what remains. Bring the hands to heart center. Take a moment to dedicate your practice to somebody that you love, somebody that needs your energy and your strength. But save a little bit for yourself as well. Kindness and love. Let's just share it. Namaste. Thank you all so much for flowing with me. I thoroughly enjoyed that, so I hope you did as well. And I will see you again tomorrow. Make sure that you are subscribed to this channel. I know that not all of you that are coming here are necessarily subscribed, but there will be videos long after Yoganuary, so make sure that you're subscribed. And then, yeah, come see me on social medias. The links are all below. And yeah, come join in for the giveaway. Thank you so much, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.